Hello, welcome to our 45-minute workout. Today we are going to use 2 sets of dumbbells. So we're going to use a light pair and a heavy or like medium to heavy pair. So the light pair will be for some upper body stuff, lots of shoulders, and the heavy stuff will be for low body, lots of like lunges and squats. And then we have a little plank finisher. Hello, this is the birthday boy. He turned 6 today when I'm filming this. You guys will see this a couple days later. He thinks that he deserves a little something else, eh? Is that right? Let's see. All right. So get yourself set up with your 2 sets of weights. And then because we have some planks coming up, I'd grab a mat or something where you're going to be comfy coming down on the floor. I need to break this. You already had one today. Hold on. There we go. Hang on. All right, let's get you warm. Let's start with your jumping jacks, arms all the way up and down. Jump it if you can. I'm going to go low impact because I am 5 months pregnant and more stuff is happening here right now. 8 seconds. Then we'll do side lunges in 5, 3, 2, 1. Side lunges, nice and wide. Bend one knee at a time. Hinge at the hips. See if you can tap that opposite foot. If you want to make that stretch bigger, you know the drill. Just pop up onto your heel, toe up to the ceiling. 5 seconds. Then we've got your kick toes in 3, 2, 1. Kick toes. Tap that opposite foot, keeping everything else nice and neutral. 10 seconds. I just taught a class that was like all hamstrings. So this is feeling very interesting right now. 3, 2, 1. Skater steps. Cross it back, touch the floor or your knee or your shin with the same hand as the back leg. Both knees bending, finding that outer glute stretch. 5 seconds. Then we'll do some hip openers in 3, 2, 1. Stay tall. Open up that hip. Bring it back. Switch to the other side, keeping the hip bones forward. Body facing forward. Just that leg moves. 5 more seconds. Then squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's see some squats. Feet shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. Sit back on your heels. Knees following the line of the toes. Chest high. Drop that butt. 5 more seconds, then butt kicks in 3, 2, 1. Jog it if you can. I'm going to step it for low impact, bringing those heels up to your butt, loosening up the quads, and in 8 seconds, we'll stretch them out. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Grab your foot, bring it up to your butt, 2 or 3 seconds, and then switch. Same thing on the other side. No more, Sully. Keep switching. No more. 8 seconds. Then we're going to do some side bends and twists. In 3, 2, 1. Give me a nice big side bend each way. And a twist each way, rotating the upper body, feeling that back loosen up. Side bend, twist, and twist. Go through that combo a couple more times. Then we'll go into your arm circles. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Arm circles, big circles back. Loosen up those shoulders. We are so going to use those shoulders today, so get them ready. A few more. And then open and hug. Alternate which arm hugs on top, stretching out your chest and your back. 5 seconds. Then your inchworm push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Touch those toes. Walk forward to your plank. Push up on your toes or your knees. And then walk back in, stand it up, do it all again. Nice hamstring stretch as you touch the toes, waking up the chest, the back, the core on that push up. And then from this one, we'll go right into downward dog plank T opens. So push back to downward dog, pull through to your plank, T opens right and left. Keep going through those 3 moves. If it feels like too much, do your T opens on your knees. 3, 2, 1, plank, deep lunge, twisting, reach towards that front leg, then come back to your plank and over to the other side for the same thing. Big step forward, heel on the floor, outside the hand, shin straight up and down, knee stacked over the ankle. Big rotation. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, cat to cow, hands and knees, arch the back, look up at the ceiling, and then round the back, look at your legs. Take your time. Nice and slow, just trying to loosen up your low back. 5 more seconds, then we'll do child's pose to cobra. 3, 2, 1. Sit back in child's pose and then pull through to cobra. Drop the hips, drop the shoulders all the way up at the ceiling. Back and forth. Nice upper back and hip stretch in child's pose. Nice ab and low back stretch in cobra. And if cobra feels too intense, try on your forearms instead of your hands. 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes under, push back to your crouch. 3 pulse hamstring stretch. 3 pulses, straighten the legs, stay as close to the floor as you can, and then just come back down and do it again. Let's try for one more. 3 little pulses. Straighten and roll up in 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, you're ready to go. So we are actually going to start with our lighter dumbbells. We're gonna do some upper body stuff, so mainly shoulder stuff. 30 seconds on, 20 seconds rest, and then we'll repeat it with slightly shorter rest. Your first move is going to be a standing fly into a wide overhead press. So we're here, 90 degrees. We're gonna take them together, open it up, press it overhead, bring it back nice and wide, okay? So we get like shoulders, but a little mix of chest and back in there too. So I've got 5s, whatever you feel like is a lightweight for you. In 3, 2, 1, let's give it a shot. Standing fly into your wide overhead press. The only difference in that overhead press is that we start wide. We still bring it together at the top, but then we open it back up, nice and wide, a little more demanding on the shoulders. If you do have some shoulder stability or joint issues, you can always do this a little more narrow here, and that'll keep it a little tighter for you, more in control. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds. Next up, we're going to do a high pull, or also called an upright row. So palms are facing back as we hold the dumbbells. We're going to lift the dumbbells up, wrists high, elbows high, shoulders stay down, okay? So we're up here. Dumbbells are like right in front of your chest. From there, we're going to add an elbow drop. So we're just going to twist it down, bring it back up to drop. Ready, set, let's go. We're getting real fancy. Take it up. Drop the elbows, I've shifted the palms, bring it back, and then down. Up, elbows, elbows, down. So I've got a high pull, and then I just take my fingertips up to face my face, elbows down, reverse it, and drop it. 10 seconds. Ooh, this was like a new sensation trying to do this with a belly. There is something there limiting me from going straight down. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds. Next up, forward raise, very basic, no add-ons, no cheerleading moves here. Just up and down, palms face back or to the floor, shoulders stay down and back. Just try to make sure that you're not like leaning or swaying as you do it. Let the shoulders do that work. 3, 2, 1, core tight. If you do find that you're like trying to lean back to help it lift that weight, I want you to get wider in your stance. I want you to get lower. Bend those knees, and I want you to brace the core. Lift up from your pelvic floor, into your spine, flex those abs. Try to stay nice and tall, nice and still. Just those arms are working. Those shoulders are strong enough, so let them do that work. 5 seconds. If you're still having trouble, drop it to one weight, hold both sides of it, or lighten it. And rest. Last one, we're going to steer the car. We're going to hold both sides of one dumbbell, and we're just going to lift up one side and then the other side, like we're crazy drivers, and we're trying to steer all over that road. 10 seconds. You got time, just watch those shoulders. We don't want them to come up and in. Down and back, core tight, ribs tucked. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Do you guys even like absorb 1/3 of what I say? I feel like I talk so much and probably no one's listening, but that's okay. We're here, we're sweating, that's what matters. 15 seconds down, 15 to go, just one hand up, then we switch. If it starts to get to be too much, do one side, the other side, and then come down and back up to go again. So you can always make it easier, scalable for every level. 3, 2, 1, rest. We are going to repeat that exact same thing, slightly shorter rest. So first round we had 20 seconds in between moves. This round we only have 15 seconds. Standing fly, wide overhead press. Back to that first move in 5. Here goes. 3, 2, 1. Nice and wide. Bring it together, back wide, press it up overhead. Bring it together, back wide, press it up overhead. Keep those ribs tucked. We don't want to stick out that belly. My belly's out for another reason, and we want to keep that back neutral, so no arch in that back. except your natural arch. You know what I mean. 10 seconds, like nice and straight up and down. None of this happening. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Quick 15-second rest. Next up, your high pull with your elbow drops. So remember this guy, wrist and elbows high, shoulders low, drop it, bring it back up. Little bird flap, the wind. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. High pull, give me that bird flap, bring it back down. Elbows drop, we bring them up, then we drop. We should be really feeling the shoulders, but this elbow drop gives us like a little bit extra. Whew, I'm feeling it. I hope you guys are feeling it too. 10 seconds. Breathe through it. 7 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Forward raise is next, just up to shoulder height, shoulders down and back, body still. You've got 10 seconds. Shake out those arms. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go up to shoulder height and back down. Arms are relatively straight. Gentle bend in your elbows is totally fine. Find what feels comfy for you. Remember, if you need to, get wider in your stance, get lower, bend those knees, and brace that core. Halfway. You're doing it. Every rep getting you closer. 10 more seconds. Get that shoulder burn in. 7 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 15 seconds, steer the car. So we're down to 1 dumbbell for this one. 1 hand up, then the next. If you need to modify, do right, left. Center it, drop it. Back up, right, left, center it, drop it. In 3, 2, 1. Up to that forward raise. 1 hand up, other hand. 1 hand, the other. You can apply the same things here. You can get wider, get lower, brace that core if you're struggling. If that burn gets to be too big, add that drop, come back up, do it again. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. And the good news is we get to move on to some lower body after this. So get through 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. On to low body. So if you can, you're going to pick it up to some heavy weights. The first one we're going to do is a sumo squat. So nice wide squat, wider than your normal squat, but not quite a plie squat. The toes are like to the corners of the room. We're going to hold the bottom of this squat for 5 seconds. Once we get through that hold, you're going to drop the weights. You're going to jump if you can. I'm going to step back into a plank, right back in, and up into that squat, okay? So we never get to stand. The only time the legs get to straighten is when we come back. Ready? Let's try. Come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, jumper step back to your plank, back to your squat, pick it up, drop the butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, step it or jump it back, back to that squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumper step back, bring it back to that squat, pick up those weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back into that squat. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Whew. 20 seconds. This time we are going to go into a plie squat. So even wider, toes turned out. Don't force that turnout so you're not trying to like push those heels up, turn the toes right to the side of the room, just your natural turnout. Otherwise your balance is going to be off. And we're going to come down and up. At the bottom, you want the knees to be stacked over the ankle. If not, go wider. But we're going to lift 1 heel off at a time to make it a little interesting. You ready? You can hold 2 if you're feeling good. I'm going to hold 1. So pick up a heel, drop it down and up, then switch to the other side. Down and up. Keep alternating which heel comes off, pressing through that big toe side. The heel off just gives us a deeper inner thigh stretch, and it also gets the calves involved. So it becomes more of a full low body move and less just about like the inner thighs and the bottom of our glutes. 15 more seconds. And again, you can make this harder by holding both of your weights. 10 seconds. I like to pull out the pregnancy card like at least once a class. So I'm pulling it out early, I guess. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, we're gonna pulse from a curtsy lunge into a backwards lunge before we come in and switch legs. So we're gonna hold the dumbbells like framing the front leg. We're gonna go curtsy, pulse it to the back, then come into switch. So we stay low from that curtsy lunge to the back lunge. In 3, 2, 1. Curtsy, back, in and switch. Curtsy, back, in and switch. Take your time driving through that front heel, keeping that chest nice and high. These intervals are 45 seconds. We're gonna make every second count, feeling that low body. We want it to burn, we wanna feel it. That's why we're here. We might as well put in some work. We're already way more than halfway through it. 18 seconds to go. Feeling the glutes, the quads. Almost done, 12 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep it going. See if you can do a couple more. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, alternating backwards lunges. So this time just straight back, but we're gonna add a knee drive if that feels good for you. So lunge, drive it up, take it down to switch legs. If you're struggling with balance, I'll give you another option. 5 seconds, dumbbells at your sides. 3, 2, 1, lunge, knee drive, switch it. Lunge, knee drive, switch it, keep alternating. If you're struggling going from that lunge into a drive, you can just tap. Lunge, tap, drive, tap to switch. Lunge, tap, drive, or take it out and just gonna be backwards lunge in switching legs every rep. The drive just gets that inner core engagement where we really have to focus on that balance. It's also good for the hips. 10 more seconds. So more full range of motion for that lunge. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. We're gonna repeat exact same thing with shorter rest. Oh, holy smokes. Back to the sumo squat, holding for 5 seconds, jumping back to your plank and back to that squat or stepping. In 3, 2, 1, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, weights down, jump or step back, and in, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, weights down, jump or step back, and in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, weights down, jump or step back, in, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, weights down, jump or step back, in, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, weights down, jump or step back, in, and rest. Whew. 15 seconds into our plie squat with the alternating heel off. In 10, 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, whatever you got. Maybe I'll try 2 this time. 5 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, pick up a heel, down and up, switching sides every rep. And if that feels not comfy for you at all, you're really like struggling with that heel lift, you can absolutely just do plie squats, taking that heel lift out. All that it's gonna do is that this gets you deeper into that plie. So again, we get like more of an inner thigh stretch, and it also activates those calves. So it's like a double whammy. 15 seconds. I'm getting sweaty. That heart is beating. 10 seconds. 8 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, your pulse from that curtsy lunge into the backwards lunge. You still have 10 seconds. Use it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Curtsy lunge, backwards lunge into switch. Curtsy, back and in. Take your time, find your pace, really driving through that front heel, making sure that knee is tracking over the line of the toe. Even though we're kind of doing that little shuffle, pulse from our curtsy to our back lunge, the front knee should not change. Halfway there already. Now way more than halfway. 18 seconds to go. Try to keep that back nice and neutral, chest high. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Next up, backwards lunge into your knee drive, alternating legs. 10 seconds. Take a deep breath. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Backwards lunge. Drive that knee. Switch legs. Big step back. Get low in that lunge. Back knee bends just above that floor. We're here for 45 seconds. You're 15 deep already. My floor is making many creaking sounds. Halfway there. Remember, you can always take away that drive, or you can always tap before you drive. 15 seconds. Let's get those legs burning. In 10. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew, we're going to repeat, but we are going to do all the moves. Upper, lower. So we're going to do 30 seconds of an upper body move, little rest, lower body move. Upper body, lower body, resting in between. So we're back to our standing fly to the wide overhead press in 10. So we're going to alternate light and heavy. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice and wide. Bring it together. Open it. Press it overhead. Find your pace. Find your rhythm. Form first. Speed second. Feeling the shoulders. Feeling the chest. Feeling the back. You're more than halfway through it. You got this. 10 seconds. 5 seconds, rest coming in 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds, we're going into your sumo squat hold for 5 seconds, into your little half burpee in 10. Get those heavy dumbbells ready in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, jump or step back and in. Back to your hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, jump or step back into your hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, jump back, in, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, back, in, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, back, in, and rest. 15 seconds. Back to your light dumbbells. This time for your high pull elbow drop in 10. Sweat is happening. My back is moist. If you guys were looking for a sweat update, you got it. 3, 2, 1. High pull, elbow drop, back up, back down. High pull, elbow drop, back up, back down. All that I'm doing is taking my elbows to my sides, back up and down. As I drop the elbows, my hands naturally flip. 10 seconds. Feel those shoulders. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds, plie squat, alternating heel off in 10 seconds. 2 weights if you can, 1 weight if you're feeling maxed out down there. In 5, 3, 2, 1, 1 heel off, plie and up. Remember, if you're coming down and you notice that knee is traveling like way past your ankle, then that means you're too narrow. Your feet are too close together. So take like half a step or a step wider. If you're finding you're really struggling with your balance, then you might be too wide, or you might be forcing a turnout. So maybe put the toes more to like the front corners of the room instead of trying to reach the sides. 20 seconds. 15 seconds, chest nice and high, shoulders down and back, you got it. Get low in that plie, 10 seconds. All about the inner thighs, the bottom of your glutes, and your calves. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Onto your forward raise next. So back to those light dumbbells, up to shoulder height, but you've got 10 seconds. I need it. I need like 1,000 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, forward raise. Remember, if you're struggling, if you're leaning, if you're swaying, check in on that form. Get wide, get low, brace the core, or drop it down to 1 dumbbell. 15 seconds is gone. 15 seconds left. You got it. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, your pulse from your curtsy lunge into your backwards lunge, alternating legs. 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Curtsy, back, in and switch. Curtsy, back, in and switch. You're doing great. Every single rep is getting you closer to being done. The majority of this circuit is over. We are getting so close. And at least there's some nice relief of not doing like all upper body back to back, all low body back to back. I love the switching. Feels a little more bearable now that we're nice and tired. 15 more seconds. 10 seconds. Couple more. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Onto your lights for your steer car, you just need 1 dumbbell. 10 seconds. Whole thing, whole 30 seconds up or come down every 2 reps. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One side, then the next. One side, then the next. Keep that body still. Only 30 seconds. We're halfway there already. 15 down, 15 to go. You're doing great. In 10, in 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds, alternating backwards lunge, knee drive coming up in 10. Close to being done, getting a nice big rest. 5 more seconds, ready for those lunges in 3, 2, 1. Back, drive it up before you switch sides. We're gonna be here for 45 seconds. Keep switching every rep. Modify as needed. Halfway there. In 20 seconds, you get 30 seconds of rest. We only have 1 more round to get through. It's a little bit different than what we've been doing. 10 seconds. Too close to quit now. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew, 30 seconds, rest. Recover as best you can. We have 1 more round left, okay? And it's gonna be fast. We have replaced all of the rest with high knees. So if you are not pregnant, you're gonna do high knees, or if you are good with high impact, high knees, driving the knees up to your hip crease or your belly button like this. If you wanna go low impact, you can march it. I feel comfy, not quite doing the high knees, gets in my belly too much, but doing more of like a jog in place. So choose between the high knees, the jog in place, and the march, what works for you, but that's now your rest. So we're gonna try to transition as quick as we can. Ready? Standing fly, let's go. Open it, bring it together, give me that wide press. Last time through, I promise, last set, best set. We're gonna crush it. We're gonna feel so good when this is done, and it's done soon. 15 seconds, then these dumbbells are down, and you are going right into your high knees, or your march, or your jog, your choice. 7 seconds. Push yourself though, do what you can. 3, 2, 1, dumbbells down. Jog it out, high knee it out, march, whatever works. We just wanna get that heart rate up. We wanna get sweaty as if we're not sweaty enough already. I certainly am. We're going into your sumo squat hold in 5, 3, 2, 1. Grab those heavy weights right into your hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, jumper step back, in. Give me a hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back it in. Give me another hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back it in. I need another hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back it in. Another hold. Last hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back it in. Right into your high knees. Let's go. Drive them up. Nice and powerful on the way up. Nice and gentle on the way down. In 10 seconds, high pull into your elbow drop. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Grab those light weights. High pull, elbows down. Back up, drop. High pull, elbows down. Back up and drop. There it is. Keep pushing. We are flying through this round. The great thing about having no rest is it goes by real quick. More than halfway, 12 seconds. Then these dumbbells down into your high knees. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's see those high knees. Drive them up. If you don't want to do the high knees, march it or jog it, whatever works for you. 7 seconds. Then we're going to do our pliés with the alternating heel off. 3, 2, 1. Grab your heavy weights, nice and wide. Toes turned out. One heel off, down and up, alternating sides every rep. Breathe through it. You have been through 26 minutes of this circuit. You've got less than 4 minutes to go. We're close. Up and down, you're already halfway there. In 20 seconds, dumbbells down, high knees. 15 more seconds. Come on, get those legs done, burn it out. Empty that tank, 10 seconds. I know you've got 8 seconds left in you. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down, high knees. Jog it out, march it out, whatever version you're doing. 10 seconds, then onto those light weights for your forward raise. Keep it coming. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Forward raise. Up and down. Keep that core strong. Now we only have 3 minutes left. We're getting there. Halfway through this move, in 15 seconds, right into your high knees. 10 seconds. All muscle, no momentum, all strength, no swing. Lift those weights. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's see those high knees or that jog or that march. And in 10 seconds, back to your heavy weights. We're into our pulse. Curtsy lunge, backwards lunge, into switch. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Grab those heavy weights. Curtsy lunge, pulsing from that to your back and in. We are truly in the home stretch now. 30 seconds here, then we're into our high knees. You only have a little over 2 minutes left to go in this circuit. 20 seconds. Feeling those outer glutes and those quads. 10 more seconds here. Couple more each side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Weights down, high knees or jog it out. Whew, we only have 1 more upper body move, 1 more low body move. 7 seconds, then we're steering that car. In 5, 3, 2, 1. One light dumbbell. Take it up, steer it out. Whew, that heart rate should be up. You should be sweaty. Feeling good. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. In 10 seconds, dumbbell down, back to your high knees for the last time. 5, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell down. Give me that jog, those high knees for the last time. High impact, get those knees up, hip crease, belly button. Jog it out. Low impact, march it out. 3, 2, 1. Backwards lunge, knee drive. Last move energy. Lunge, drive it up, switch sides. Doing so good, guys. We're gonna finish strong. Get through this last move. This circuit is done in 28 seconds. Halfway. 20 seconds to go. Big step back, get low. Drive through that front heel, taking that back knee up. 12 more seconds. Come on, you got it, right until the end. In 8, in 5, in 3, 2, 1, rest. Holy smokes, awesome job. I would love to tell you that we're done. We are not quite done, but we have a very, very small finisher. We are gonna do a couple plank variations to finish. So we're gonna do 20 seconds of like a move within a plank or a side plank, and then for 20 seconds, we're just gonna hold the regular plank or side plank. You, if you're feeling good, if you have a nice strong core, you feel confident in these moves, you're gonna do them on your toes. I don't know if anybody knew this, if I haven't said this 3,000 times, but I'm pregnant. And so I am going to modify to protect my core. So I'm gonna do it on my knees, and you are welcome to do these on your knees too. If you feel like that core strength is just not quite there yet, or you start losing it like halfway through, then drop to your knees. Just make sure those hips are in front of the knees, and that way we still get that core engagement. Okay, when we're back here, it's just more evenly dispersed, and it's less about the core. So for 20 seconds, we're gonna be in a plank position, toes or knees, and you're gonna move the dumbbell from one side underneath to the other side. Now I'm gonna use the heavy dumbbell for this move. Feel free to use light if that's what you would prefer. And then for 20 seconds, we're just gonna hold. If you're good on your hands, we're gonna hold there. You'll get like a little more shoulders and a little core at the same time. If you are having wrist issues, absolutely drop it to your forearms for both or for one, for sure. We ready? 20 seconds, move the dumbbell. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Move that dumbbell. Now we are lifting from our pelvic floor into our spine. You are flexed, but you are breathing through that flex. 10 more seconds. No matter what those hands and that dumbbell is doing, we are maintaining that plank. Hip bones facing the floor. 3, 2, 1, just hold. Stay in that plank, focus on that flex, find that mind-muscle connection, all about that plank hold, that core strength. Breathe through it. In 10 seconds, you get to rest. One more deep breath. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds. Next up, I'm gonna drop mine to a light dumbbell, and we're gonna do a side plank, reach under and up. So regular core, feet are gonna be stacked, one on top of each other or staggered, but basically your knee is gonna be off the floor. I'm gonna do the modification where my knee is gonna be down here, and in order to get myself a bigger range of motion, I'm gonna pop up here on my hand, okay? So regular version, forearm, both feet. You're gonna take your dumbbell, reach under and up, okay? You can take that dumbbell really close to the body, down and up. We ready? Set, let's do it. Reach under, it taps to the floor, comes up. We use that upper body and the obliques at the same time. If that does not feel good for you, take away that dumbbell and just hold, and we will join you there in 7 seconds. Or do it body weight without using the dumbbell. 3, 2, 1, now just hold. If you can take that arm up around your hip, awesome. If you need extra help, you can take it to the floor. We're gonna be here for 20 seconds, but you're already halfway there. In 10, we get to rest and switch sides. And again, I'm doing the modified version on my knee with my top leg extended. You can do the regular. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Forearm, feet stacked or staggered, knee off the floor. Unless you're modifying, like me, which is totally fine. You don't need to be pregnant to modify. It is smart to modify if you don't have that proper core engagement and form with the regular version. 3, 2, 1, reach under and up. I'm tapping it to the floor, feeling that crunch in my oblique. I'm taking it close to my body as I extend with control. 10 seconds. 7 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, just hold. See if you can take that arm up. So we're just balancing there, really lifting those hips nice and high, still lifting up from the pelvic floor into the spine, same form applies, breathing through it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're gonna repeat the exact same thing with shorter rest, and then we are gonna be done. I think. I hope I didn't lie to you guys, but I am allowed one lie class and I rarely use it. We're gonna move this dumbbell side to side in 3, 2, 1, plank, move the dumbbell. Keep those hips steady. So what likes to happen is as we take one hand off that plank, that hip likes to rotate and twist. We wanna keep both hips down, maintain that plank no matter what the body is doing. 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, just hold. Stay in that plank, just hold it. If you're good on your hands, stay here. We'll get that shoulder engagement with that core engagement. If the wrists are bothering you or you prefer to come down onto your forearms, absolutely, you do you, it's your workout. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Get ready for your side plank, reach under and up. Light dumbbell, unless you're rocking that heavy dumbbell, then go for it. 3, 2, 1, tap it, bring it in close, reach it up. Really feeling those obliques. And in 10 seconds, we're just gonna hold it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, hold. Stay in that side plank. Feeling that oblique of that bottom side. In 10 seconds, you get to rest. We get to switch sides. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest and switch. And I didn't lie, we just gotta get through this side that we're stretching. Find that other position. In 3, 2, 1, reach under and up. 20 seconds here, feeling the obliques, the back, the shoulders. And in 8 seconds, we'll take away that dumbbell, we'll take away this upper body work, and we'll just hold it. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, hold. Stay in that hold. Breathe through it. This is the end of your workout. All you have to do is get through 10 more seconds, 2 deep breaths. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. Let's stretch. Let's stay right down here and let's go into Cobra. So we're just gonna drop the hips, drop the shoulders, look up at the ceiling, feel that stretch in your abs after you just did that core work and that low back. Stay in it for another 5. In 3, 2, 1, we're gonna push back into child's pose. Sit right down onto your feet, melt that head into the mat. And then we're just gonna gently walk the hands from one side over to the other side, planting those hands down again. So you can really feel that opposite shoulder and your oblique. 3, 2, 1, walk it over to the other side. Same thing, big reach over. Feeling that opposite shoulder. Stay there for 5, 3, 2, 1. Come to all fours, hands and knees. We're gonna reach under to the opposite side. So take one arm, reach it under so the back of the shoulder drops right into the floor, butt is still up. And we can really feel that shoulder and back stretch. All those standing fly overhead presses, all those high pulls. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. We're just releasing that tension, trying to work out all those kinks, all those muscles we just worked. Stay there for a nice deep breath. In 5 seconds, we're gonna come back to all fours. In 3, 2, 1, back to hands and knees. We're gonna take a deep lunge. So just 1 foot steps forward, keep that back knee on the floor if that's comfy for you and lean into it. So I'm feeling a nice big stretch in this back hip and quad. 5 more seconds. And And then we're gonna add a side bend towards this front leg. So try to keep up nice and tall, big side bend. So now I can feel that hip even more and I can feel that oblique. And then I'm just gonna come back to neutral, take this knee back, take the other leg forward into your deep lunge. So just leaning into it first, feeling that back hip and quad. Take a nice deep breath there, releasing that tension in your quad. And then we'll add that side bend in 3, 2, 1. Reach over, feeling that oblique and a deeper stretch in the hip. And then we're gonna come back to the center, both knees down again, and we'll go into downward dog. So tuck the toes under, reach through the heels, nice stretch all along the back of the legs. And gently walk the hands and the feet together. And roll yourself up. We are done. Thank you so much for sweating with me. I will see you in our Fit in 15 workout if you haven't done that one yet.